Hi, this is Bill Feaver, and I am doing my Good Parts Challenge number 52 today. And this is where I come online live for a few minutes every week and just share something that's dealing with my life or my business, and so people get to know me. And I don't know if I have shared with you, but I have. Before I retired, I was a school teacher, and I didn't start teaching school until I was 52. But I had a teacher credential previously, and so that I was able to go right into work. But my job that I got, and I absolutely loved for 22 years, was teaching in a juvenile hall. And have a friend of mine who was a teacher at the juvenile hall. I was a teacher in juvenile hall in Fresno County, California, and my friend was up in the Paradise area, and he was the worked in the Butte County Juvenile Hall, and so we started. He started, and I kind of tailed in, and where we shared some of our students' writings and stories, and they were anonymous, but they're pretty gritty, and we used frames so that they could write to help them with different things. But I just wanted to share a couple of these stories with you because I want to talk about the value of telling stories as it relates to business in a minute. But right now, I just wanted to share two stories that I picked out at random. It could have been either one of Butte County students, or it could have been one of my students. But the first one talks about light in the darkness. Before I ever got incarcerated, I saw my dad get locked up and sent to prison. Not once, but twice. I remember feeling alone and just wanting him back home. I remember feeling angry at the cops for my dad's mistakes. After that, I started kicking it on the streets, and a lot of the homies got locked up. One that really hurt was when my brother got arrested, and they were talking about sending him upstate. I remember seeing his son cry when they put the handcuffs on him and took him away. My incarceration has affected a couple of people. First off, my girl and my son. I'm in here and I can't provide for them the way I would be able to on the outs. Second, my parents. I know it really hurts my mom seeing me locked up and visiting over a screen instead of in person. I know my dad needs me. His mom died not that long ago, and since then, I've been his main support. Last but not least, my brother. Just a couple of days after he got out, I got locked up, and I know how it feels. One thing that has really been on my mind is how much my son needs me to change and how much he needs me to succeed. I know I need to break this cycle of getting locked up and sent away. I need to be the father that I never had. My son is my light when it's dark, my motivation to do better. Am I going to be able to be there when my son takes his first step? To be completely honest, I'm scared to get out and mess up. Then I've got another one. We use this poem frame called I Remember, and you fill it out and you start each line with the word I remember. So I'm going to read this one. I remember what I want to forget. I remember when I watched my mom struggling when I was young. I remember the look on my brother's face when he saw our mom getting beat up at such a young age. I remember the look on my mom's face the day she saw her 13-year-old with a gun. I remember every funeral I have attended and the tears being shed. I remember close friends laying in caskets. I remember the look on my family's face when undercovers pulled out guns on my mom and baby sisters because of me. I remember the last words my grandma spoke to me before she passed. I remember the faces of my siblings who cry for me when I'm not there. I remember the purple and blue face of my mom when she was almost beaten to death. I remember the way my heart dropped when my mom told us she had cancer. I remember dreaming for better days, but it just keeps getting worse. I remember the first time I was in here and I said I was never coming back. I've been back six times since. I remember feeling like letting everyone down, but now I'm starting to realize I've been let down too. I remember, but I wish I could forget. I just wanted to share those two with you and to tell you those stories were pretty powerful. They were pretty crude. They weren't real fancy writing, but they were cathartic for those two students. They helped them to process what they were dealing with, and they helped share their feelings and their emotions with others. And so I was in a mastermind today with the affiliate marketing company that I'm a part of, and one of the members of our on the videos was talking about asking questions about making video, and he says I haven't done that much, and I'm not that good, and he's talked about editing and all those kinds of things, and we got in the discussion of the live video, which we're on right now, where you don't process and have it edited and not or fixed or any of that type of thing. What it is, it is. And we talked about telling stories, sharing content on these videos, and not to worry too much about being perfect in all that, because people, when they watch videos, they are looking for being honest. They're wanting to get to know you. They want to know who you are. And just like my students, these videos are kind of like a learning experience. They're cathartic in that they help you just reveal who you are to people on this big screen of called the internet. And so I just wanted to share that with you today and say, whatever you do, start making videos. You don't have to do lives. And if you do lives, you can do short ones on TikTok or other venues. You can make short videos that you do edit and whatnot. Don't be afraid to be a little silly. Don't be afraid to be honest. Don't be afraid to just get yourself out there, because to market your business, to market who you are, to tell people what you're doing, that's important. And I don't know if you've seen at the bottom, those are my websites, my links page, and a couple of business opportunities that I'm involved in. And if you're interested in learning more, click on those or go to those links and take a look. And I'm available to help you in any way I can to further your business. So I wanted to share that with you today. And remember that don't be afraid to get out there and be seen, sharing what you believe in. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you on the next one.